ẹ má jẹ́ ń gbà yín lákòókò ẹ jẹ́ àlọ́gbàyọkà yìí o lórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí náà ni ká gbọ́n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin àwọn agbẹjọ́rò ti Mr. Tayo Ayinde tó jẹ́ CSO Gọ́vnà Sanwo-Olu kádẹ́gbọ́n tí wọ́n bá bọ̀ àbí tí ẹni tó jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà fún ìyẹn lọ́ọ̀yà kí ni wọ́n Kẹ́hìndé Adérẹ̀mí táwọn náà jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà Gani Adams ká gbọ́n tí wọ́n bá bọ̀ bàbá wa padà sórí ètò ká tẹ̀síwájú ó ti yá.
The Chief of Staff to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Mr. Tayo Ayinde, has dropped a litigation threat against the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yorubaland, Iba Gani Adams. Ayinde's lawyer, Adeyinka Olumide Fushika-san, in a letter dated on Wednesday, March 27, 2024, addressed to Adams' lawyers, OKC attorneys, stated that Ayinde has given consideration to Adams' letter dated on Monday, March 25, 2024, in response to my letter of March 20, 2024, on behalf of your client, Iba Gani Adams, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yorubaland. The Punch had reported on Tuesday that Yoruba Nation agitators Sunday Adeyemo, alias Sunday Igboho, and Ayinde had both threatened to drag Adams to court for allegedly accusing them of plotting an assassination. Igboho and Ayinde, in separate pre-action letters by their lawyers, demanded that Adams should retract the said assassination claim against them, or they would drag him to court. In the March 20, 2024 pre-action letter, Ayinde, through his lawyer, Olumide Fushika, complained about a viral note in which Adams was allegedly heard saying in Yoruba language, "So be careful associating with Igboho." Just last night, he was with Tayo Ayinde, the Lagos State Governor's Chief of Staff. He was heavily paid. You know that I have an extensive intelligence network as Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yorubaland. Until about 2:45 a.m., he was with Tayo Ayinde, the Lagos State Governor's Chief of Staff, who Tinubu also uses in Lagos to coordinate the execution of his evil machination. He has been doing work of that nature for Tinubu since his days in the SSS. He resigned from the SSS, Ibadan, to concentrate fully on such work for Tinubu, who compensated him with the office of Chief of Staff of Lagos State Governor. It was at his hotel somewhere in Ikeja, Lagos, that Igboho visited him to collect money for logistics to confront me. Igboho left Ibadan at about midnight to attend this meeting, which ended at about 2:45 a.m. Tayo Ayinde gave 45 million naira in cash to Igboho for the operation, thus surcharging Igboho to the tune of 5 million naira out of the 50 million naira purse provided by Tinubu. The discovery of this has brewed disenchantment in their midst. However, in a statement on Tuesday by his special assistant on media, Kehinde Aderemi, Adams described the voice note as distorted. He also described the threats of lawsuit by Igboho and Ayinde as a grand conspiracy to discredit his person, saying he was ready to do everything to protect his hard-earned name and the office he represented. Adams' lawyer said, firstly, our client denies the content and inferences drawn by you in your letter under reference regarding the alleged audio clip you attributed to our client. As stated in your letter, the content of the alleged video clip, which is a concocted, distorted, and disjointed part of a private conversation between our client and another person in 2021, was published and widely circulated by one Chief Sunday Adeyemo, alias Sunday Igboho, and not our client. Towing the line of peace, and his lawyer, in response to Adams, said his client understood that Adams had denied responsibility for the viral voice note and would let the matter rest. Olumide Fushika said, in my client's understanding of the content of your letter, your client denied responsibility for the circulation of the audio clip. Views the content, therefore, to be a concocted, distorted, and disjointed part of a private conversation he had with another person in 2021. Blames the individual named in your letter for the concoction and distortion by disjointedness. He believed the audio clip in circulation has wrought to the true context of the private conversation between him and the unnamed other, and neither meant nor intended the defamatory imputations complained of against him by his utterances in the concocted, distorted, and disjointed audio clip, considering that he made them in the context of rumored and unconfirmed information that he found difficult to believe. In the circumstances, unless you dispute what has been summarized above as his understanding of what you were asked by your client to communicate to him by my client will allow the matter to rest. He said while Ayinde will not hold anyone in guard for exercising their right, it was his responsible expectation that anyone doing so, including Adams, abided by truth, fairness, and the paramountcy of public interest. Responding also, Adams' lawyer, Oluwole Kehinde, in a Thursday letter addressed to Ayinde's lawyer, appreciated the CoS decision to drop his claim. Oluwole wrote, "Our client appreciates your candor and your client's decision to drop his claim against Adams. Your client's counsel is also well noted and valued. Thanks so very much for the understanding."